Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video with Yoseka. Today I will be going over binder systems. You can see I have a big stack here, but binder systems have actually been around since the 1800s, or maybe I should just say ring binders have been around since the 1800s, but it wasn't until the 1900s or 1920s about when ring binder planners started becoming the big thing in the planner world. And it wasn't until like 1980 that things like Filofax and Franklin planners, you might have heard those names, started to become a big trend, and it was the thing to have if you wanted to organize your life. So I'm going to be going over all of the different sizes, what's compatible with what, and I'm going to be using the brands that we have here. We currently, at the time of making this video, do not carry Franklin or Filofax type planners, so I won't be going over those, but I will be talking about those sizes and how they compare to what we have here. But before I get into what sizes are compatible with each other, I do want to mention why you might want to have a ring binder or why you might be interested in ring binders in the first place. Well, differently from bound planners that have this perfect binding on the side and, open flat, which a lot of people like, they are kind of what you get. You can't really change anything in here, whereas with ring binders, you're able to open and close the binder to put in whatever refills you want on the inside, and you can really customize it to what you want it to be. There are, of course, some set planner refills that you can put in. There are some notebook refills, like if you just want some lined memo pages. And I know a thing that was really popular with certain Filofax things was to have an address book. So this was really something that you can customize and tailor to your own needs versus having a planner that has a set layout that you can't really change. First up, we have the A5 size, and I have a piece of letter-sized printer paper here just so that you can compare what that sizing kind of looks like at home. It's just a little bit smaller. There's an inch on all the sides, and so this is a pretty large size planner. You can see my hands barely make up half of this planner or binder, I should say. And on the inside, the rings are configured in this 3 and 3 size. So this A5 binder will take A5 size refills, which are the same size as a lot of planners and a lot of loose leaf papers. So for this, if you're looking to have a larger size desktop planner, the A5 size is a very nice one, and you can find lots of loose leaf refills if you want to have Tomoe River paper or MD paper, something very specific to write on in your binder. And you can get something like this, which Raymay has, and other brands also have, but this will allow you to hole punch to different sizes in the binder. So this will allow you the most flexibility in terms of if you just want nice writing paper inside of this binder system. And this size is quite big. There are other sizes that are large as well. There is an A4 size that exists actually, which would be 2 of these stacked on top of each other. So it wouldn't even fit in the frame, it's so large. So that also exists. Letter size binder systems also exist. So you can find something that's even larger than the A5 if you need to. And you can use letter paper in there, you can use A4 size paper in there, which also exists. We don't carry any of those right now, but they do exist, so I wanted to let you know about them. All right, next up we have the Bible size, which is, I would say, the most common and most diverse size when it comes to these ring binder systems. So these are a lot of different Bible size ring systems that I have here. The reason why I brought out a bunch of them is to show you different qualities that can come in this Bible size, also called personal size. There's also a compact size. They all take the same refills. They just have different sizing for the binder itself, but the paper will fit across all of these models. But for these different binders, Bible personal size binders, you can have some that have this closure on the front. You'll also see a snap closure is pretty common with this personal Bible size. And it's a little bit slimmer than A5 size planner. So if we compare it to the A5 size it's not only slimmer, but it's also a little bit shorter, but it is way more slim than it is short. So you can still get a lot of room to write, but it's a lot more personable, so you can carry it around with you if you're going to work, going to school, something like that. And this one is probably the thickest one. This is a very standard size with larger rings. And then this one is a slim version. So they're both Bible size. You can see this binder here has a little bit more room to fit things on the inside. So you can see these Raymay refills come with refills put inside them already, which is very nice. And you can see that there's not very much room till you get to the edge for this one. But for the full size with the larger rings, you have a lot more room in here. So it's just a little bit more buffer area if you want to carry a pen here. You can see there's a pen loop. This has a little bit of extra space for that, but that's the only difference with these. Their profile is also slimmer like this, as you can see. So that is a difference there. And then this is by Plotter. It is also a Bible size. I'd say this one is closest to the slim size by Raymay. Their profiles are very similar. Their sizing is very similar. And again, these will also fit the same types of refills on the inside. So that is the Bible size. Next up, we have the pocket size. This is also called the mini 6 size. And this is something that I really want to make sure is broken down significantly for everyone. There is a common sizing with ring binders. And for us, the most common ones that we carry are A5, Bible, Pocket, and Mini. But those also have different names. So the Pocket is equivalent to a mini 6. And the reason why it is equivalent to the mini 6 and not the mini 5, which is also called the mini sometimes, is because of the configuration of these rings. It really refers to what refills will fit with it. So the Pocket has mini 6 refills that are compatible with it. And for Plotter, they call it their mini size, but this is the mini 6 size. And there is also the mini 5 size, and those refills are a little bit smaller. They're about this big. So it's like very, very tiny. It's like 3 inches by 4 inches, very small. Smaller than the Pocket, also called mini 6 size. So as you can see here, you also have different options for how big you want the profile to be, like this. But it's the same deal of you get refills in here. I had to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. But this one is called Mini. This one is called Pocket, but they are both mini 6 binders. As you can see, the rings are configured the exact same way, so they will take the same refills, as you can see right here. So just make sure you don't confuse some sizes that are called mini with the mini 5. You have to check if it's mini 6 or mini 5 to make sure you're getting the correct compatible refills. Here's the mini 5 size on the left. This is the Pocket or mini 6. You can see 5 holes versus 6 holes. This one is significantly smaller than the refills for this one. Compatible, not compatible. And as far as overall size goes, this one, mini 5, significantly smaller than the mini 6. All right, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else you'd like to see me explain about binder systems, anything that I missed, anything that was confusing, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer those or make a part 2. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.